We now go to Officer Carson for our second profile.
On January 22nd, 2007, Ms. Seema Singh was present near a street-side memorial on Alberni Street in the city of East Palo Alto. While sitting in her car, an unknown suspect fatally shot her in the head, which caused her car to accelerate forward. It collided with two parked cars and ultimately collided head-on with a telephone utility pole at the corner of Alberni and Westminster. Paramedics were summoned. They attempted life-saving procedures, but to no avail. She was pronounced dead at the scene.
Thank you all for joining us tonight. I appreciate your willingness to speak out in the face of this tragedy. So will each of you tell us your names and how you're related, or what your relationship is to Seema?
My name is Seema Singh, and Seema was my little sister.
My name is Natasha Ram, and Seema was my friend.
My name is Linton Mappa, and Seema was my friend.
So I know this is hard, and this is important, what you're doing. Will you tell me how, I'd like each of you to tell us, how did you find out that Seema had been killed?
The police came over to my mom's house to inform her, and she called me. And then I went over to her house.
And what did your mom say when she called you?
She was screaming very loudly, and all she could say is that Seema had died. And at first I didn't understand what she was saying, and she's like, just come over. And then she handed the phone over to the police officer.
And then what did the police officer say to you?
He said that my sister had died, and I couldn't believe it. I said, are you sure? Did you check her ID? Is it her? And then he proceeded to tell me that, yeah, he told me about her car and that they had her driver's license and everything that identified her. So I had no choice but to believe that was her.
So then what did you do?
I got in my car and I drove over to my mom's house because I just wanted to be near her.
And when you went into your mom's house, what did you find?
I found that there were police officers there, and my mom was crying on the sofa, and she couldn't talk to me about it, so I spoke to the police officers about what had happened, and I was just in shock because my sister was only 19 years old.
Right.
You know, it's like, how could, she wasn't even 19 yet, she was 3 months shy of 19.
Right. Now, I know that your mother is here in the studio tonight, and she's not sitting here with you all. And tell everyone why.
Because she can't. It was her daughter. She can't keep her emotions, you know, long enough to be able to even talk about my sister.
Right.
She just cries all the time.
Right.
I found out when I was at home. I just came back from school, and Sharmila called me, and I was pretty surprised that Sharmila was calling me, so, because I usually talk to Seema on the phone. And so Sharmila called me and she said, you know, she asked me if I had seen Seema that day. I said I hadn't seen Seema, and so I told her that I had talked to her the night before. And then she said, well, Seema died today. And I asked her, I said, are you sure that it was Seema? I was like, it can't be Seema. I was just talking to her a few hours ago, like last night. She said it was Seema. She passed away. And I was upset.
Yeah, right. And how about you? How did you find out?
My cousin called me because they were already there, and I rushed there.
So then you rushed over to the house?
To where she was.
To where she was. And what did you see?
Just her car with the busted window. Ambulance.
So let me ask you this. How does it feel to know that whoever did this to Seema has not been caught? How does it make you feel?
Pissed.
What else?
Just mad. She didn't deserve that.
How about you? How does it make you feel to know that that person or persons are still out there?
It hurts. It hurts to know that there's somebody out there who can just be fine with taking somebody's life.
How about you, Shamila?
It hurts. At first it made me angry, but now it just hurts to know that they're getting away with taking my sister from me. You know, there's no justice. That's what it feels like. There's no justice for her.
Why do you think no one has come forward?
Because they're scared.
They're scared.
We have, let's take a look at some photographs. I want people to see Seema. And as the photographs come up, perhaps you can tell us, you know, what Seema, maybe where she is when the photograph, where she was when the photograph was taken. That's Seema.
That's, I think she was 16 there. 16.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Yeah.
She thought so too.
Yeah. And that?
Last one, she was almost 1 year old. She already liked talking on the phone then.
There's a toy phone there with her.
Yeah.
Wow. Just beautiful.
Yeah.
And there?
That's when me and her went to go take professional pictures together. We had decided to take some separate as well.
Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, it's beautiful. Wow. And?
So wonderful.
Stunning.
When she
So,
graduated.
When she graduated? Is that?
No, it was a prom date.
It's, I hear it's from her prom. Is that what that is? So let me ask you all one final question. If you could say anything to a viewer who's watching this program, who maybe knows something about Seema's murder, or knows someone who knows something about a murder, what do you say to that person?
I said, look into your heart and think about if it was your sister or your cousin or your best friend, wouldn't you want someone to help you? Wouldn't you want someone to come forward and help find the person who took them from you?
I just say that, I mean, just if you have anything, if you even know anything, if you think you know something, just the littlest bit helps. It's not nothing, it is something, and it doesn't matter if you don't know if it's for sure or not. You can still pursue it.
And what do you say to someone who may know something?
Just do the right thing. Hit up, call, ask, meet. Like what they were saying, littlest thing helps.
Every little thing helps. You're absolutely right. And, you know, I thank you all. I could not have said it better. I thank you for speaking out, and hopefully you've moved somebody who knows something to do just what you said, to do the right thing and contact the police. 1-888-MURDER-0.